Hi everyone, welcome back to Simple Money Decoder. Today we're going to answer a question many beginners have. What's the difference between buying Bitcoin and buying a Bitcoin ETF? If you've heard about Bitcoin ETFs in the news and you're confused, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll understand how they are similar, how they are different, and what that means for a beginner. This video is for education only, not financial advice. Let's start with the original. When you buy Bitcoin directly, you are buying the actual cryptocurrency. You usually do this through a crypto exchange or a wallet app. You can move that Bitcoin to your own wallet, hold it on an exchange, send it to someone else, or use it in the crypto ecosystem. You own the coin itself, and you are responsible for keeping it safe. That means learning about private keys, seed phrases, and how not to lose access to your wallet. Owning real Bitcoin gives you the most crypto freedom, but also the most responsibility and some extra risk on the technical side. Now, what about a Bitcoin ETF? ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. A Bitcoin ETF is a fund that is designed to track the price of Bitcoin, but it trades on the traditional stock market like a stock. Instead of buying and storing Bitcoin yourself, you buy shares of this ETF through a normal brokerage account. You don't need a crypto wallet or a crypto exchange. You just see a ticker symbol in your broker app and you buy or sell it like any other stock or ETF. You are not holding real Bitcoin in your own wallet. You are holding a piece of a fund that holds or tracks Bitcoin for you. Both give you exposure to the Bitcoin price. If Bitcoin goes up, the value of your Bitcoin or your Bitcoin ETF will usually go up as well. If Bitcoin falls, both can go down too. So in both cases, you are still exposed to Bitcoin's high volatility and risk. Neither one is safe in the sense of a savings account. They are just different ways of getting that exposure. With real Bitcoin, you can hold your own keys and take full control. Nobody can freeze your wallet or stop you from moving your coins. But if you lose your keys, there is usually no way back. With a Bitcoin ETF, the fund and its custodians handle the storage. You don't worry about wallets or keys, but you also don't have direct control over the underlying coins. You simply see ETF shares in your brokerage account. Real Bitcoin can be sent, used on crypto platforms, or moved between wallets. Bitcoin ETF shares cannot be sent like that. They live inside the financial system. You use them only as an investment product. Bitcoin itself trades on crypto exchanges, some of which are lightly regulated or based in different countries. You have to trust the exchange you use, or move your coins off the exchange and manage your own security. Bitcoin ETFs trade on regulated stock exchanges and go through approval processes with regulators. For some investors, this feels more familiar and comfortable, because they already use a broker for stocks and ETFs. Access can also differ by country. In some places, it is easier to open a brokerage account and buy an ETF. In others, it may be easier to open a crypto exchange account and buy Bitcoin directly. With real Bitcoin, you may pay trading fees on the exchange and network fees when you move coins between wallets. With a Bitcoin ETF, you pay trading fees to your broker plus an ongoing management fee inside the ETF. This management fee is usually a small percentage per year, but over time it can reduce your returns compared to holding Bitcoin directly, if everything else is equal. Always check the ETF's annual fee and your broker's trading costs before you decide. There is no single right answer. It depends on what you care about. A Bitcoin ETF might be simpler if you already have a brokerage account. You don't want to learn about wallets and private keys yet. You just want price exposure inside a traditional portfolio. Buying real Bitcoin might make more sense if you want to actually use Bitcoin in the crypto ecosystem. You value self-custody and control. You are willing to learn how to store it safely. In both cases, remember that Bitcoin is still a high-risk asset. The price can move up and down very quickly. For my own investing, I keep it simple. I use Freedom24 for buying stocks and ETFs, and I use Bybit for my crypto. Right now, Freedom24 is running a promotion where new users can receive free gift shares depending on how much they deposit. Bybit also often runs welcome offers for new users where you can get small bonuses, for example, around 10 USDT, when you make your first deposit and complete their requirements. You'll find my links for Freedom24 and Bybit in the description of this video. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. To keep it simple, Bitcoin equals you own the actual coin with full control and full responsibility. Bitcoin ETF, you own a fund share that tracks Bitcoin's price inside the traditional stock market. Both rise and fall with Bitcoin, but the experience, risks, and responsibilities are different. This video is for education only, not financial advice. Always do your own research, read the details of any ETF or exchange, and talk to a qualified professional if you're unsure. If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe to Simple Money Decoder, and tell me in the comments, would you choose Bitcoin, a Bitcoin ETF, or a mix of both?